Hello. All right, so I got this album in the mail. I don't know, like about a while ago, like about from my grandparents. My dad's mom and dad gave this to me, and this is like an extremely limited album. It's one of my favorite albums of all time, and I used to really not like this album, and I didn't really understand the praise a lot of people were getting this album. And it's technically the first release by Animal Collective, the experimental pop group from Maryland, and they didn't even go by that name when they released this album. They went by there were only two members at that point. They have four now, but this album's really challenging. It's very like chaotic and hard to listen to at first. Not very accessible, but this is honestly one of my favorite albums of all time, and I feel that I have a really good connection with it. It's and that song Alvin Rowe, this last song on the album, is like one of my favorite songs of all time. So it's kind of a lot of the album has to do with growing up. I think leaving your childhood behind and such. So grandma got me this like for about $100 off off Discogs, and so this album is but yeah. So anyway, so you can read that if you want. And, this. So yeah, so this is like a really limited pressing. There was actually one I was thinking of getting on Amazon, but it was unfortunately about. It was like $100 now. Then it's like now it's like $277. So I was like, nope, okay, I'm not gonna get that. But anyway, so but really, this is really something that's really challenging. It's not like some of their more accessible stuff like Merriweather Post Pavilion, which I love Merriweather Post Pavilion, but I prefer this album and Strawberry Jam over this one. But Miss Merriweather Post Pavilion is probably my third favorite. But I like Strawberry Jam and this album, Spirit They Gone, Spirit They Vanished, is their best work. And I used to think Strawberry Jam was, but I recently kind of like this album more. This is like such a good album. And it's don't let the really kind of fun and upbeat stuff in their later work turn you off, because this album is very different than what they've made before, which is their first release. But this is a really good album. Give it a chance. And they were teenagers when they made it, so like 18 or 19 or something like that when they made it. So give this album a chance. It's a good album. All right, bye.